I think I changed this one to continuous, so it should stay focused. All right, hello and welcome in. My name is Kevin, and we have recently branded to Throw with the Flow to both encompass a lifestyle of just kind of taking life as it comes, but then also because we're throwing pottery. But we were pretty on the nose about it. But yeah, I liked the name, Throw with the Flow, and scooped it up here and there. Today we're making handles. We're making the handles for the cups that we threw yesterday and trimmed today. Let's see if that'll come out. Yeah. When I make handles for my cups, they're either going to be a pulled handle or a sculptural handle from which I hand build, and I'll make more pulled handles since they're quicker and they're pretty easy to use. But the sculptural handles I'll try to use first if the form of the cup needs that. So right now I'm just making a few pieces and parts. When I do that, I will look around the studio and just find any random tool, anything that'll make a shape or a form. Right now I'm using the what is that called? This goes to the pug mill. An extruder is an extruder plate for square tubes or square stock. So make a few of those. Maybe I'll use them. Leela, does everything seem to be in view?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Sound is better.
Very good.
Might be that you're a bit away from there.
Yeah. Oh, and you can turn that down or up to get it to shut off. Yeah, I think wearing the mic around the neck offers the best audio. But when I'm at the wheel and then I lean over, it's always, since I wear it on a necklace. All right, what next? So I'll find a piece of foam, and I have no idea, but maybe I'll you know, just see what it does, see what kind of,
Move the toggle down, down.
oh yeah, and we can move the
Because,
water bucket.
right now your workstation is in the chat.
What's that? More so?
Yeah, that's good.
You want it on the left or the right?
To the other way. Other way. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Maybe a little bit more. A little more to the right. Yeah. Yep. Is that a piece of paper?
It's a piece of styrofoam. I think it came in the box of wads. Not the box of compacts.
Does the styrofoam absorb water? Or it just flattens?
Oh, I don't know. I was just seeing what it would do. Right now, it's created a real nice soft texture, and I guess the tension of it kept the edges rounded. Yeah, so that'd be, maybe let's set it like that, like a ribbon. Let's set it like that, and we'll let that sit up. So I could look at the cup and, you know, look at the form and the shape and the rings and try to make something specific to this cup. But in the end, everything is just creating pieces. So you're just making a lot of pieces to sculpt with, and a lot of times you think you can make the right handle for the right cup, but then in the end it fits better one of the other ones. So it almost looks like a pea pod if I were to fold it in half. I think this one could go really nice with a square handle. This one has been squared with soft edges, but it doesn't come off as any sort of squaring effect from the outside. So I think that one also could work. What else? Scoot that back. And let me move this shelf. What? That was close. When you throw clay at the table, it's just there's an angle that you have to hit, or it'll bounce off like that and then just run across. It's easier with larger pieces of clay. If I can't make it work in a little while, I'll give up trying. Yeah, I have more clay. Too much. Too little. Mm. So it'd be like I could either cut this in a slice or even a roll. Maybe cut, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with it. We'll just set it there for now. find something for that. Let's see, let me pull out however many pulled handles. One, two, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 7. So these are just little tapers, and this is what I'll use to pull the handle down from, and then we'll shape it, and then you use the knuckle to support the handle while it dries. Some potters will just go directly to the cup, pull it down, and then attach it. But I find that I really prefer the sculptural aspect to attaching the handles. I think you get a bit more versatility with placement.
Can you toggle up a bit? More.
All right there. Does that work?
I think so. Yep. That's good.
All right.
You need your water or you're good?
I'm good. So it's the same thing that you could attach to the side of the cup, but this way you can make it and then you can shape it however you want and set it up to dry. And then once it sets up, then you can attach it. See? So you can pull this and shape it.
How come once you set it up to dry, it retains its shape so well? Like, I would think it would melt into a different shape.
You mean once you set it down? Well, it's one, you set it down in that arch shape, so that has strength, but the clay is thick enough to be able to hold its own shape like that. And so you just say, like, if I turned it upside down, then it would fall out. But if you turn it, and then it has just enough strength to hold in a certain place, and then you just leave it in that space, and then when you put it down, you just smush it that way. And sometimes they do fall over, and you just pick them up, or wait till they're a little firmer to be able to maneuver them.
Couldn't really see how you smushed it, so I'll put the camera next to it.
And then when I kind of flick at it like that against its own weight, that just allows gravity to kind of tug it naturally around your fingers to get whatever curve you're looking for. But this would be probably a 1 to 2 finger handle if I went out like this. And then if I came all the way in, it would definitely be a 1. So that could be like a loop, and I could continue that loop. That would actually be, that could be really nice. You see how I just kind of nestle that. And then later we'll come back and actually attach it, but we would, you could make a loop shape and then attach it however you want.
Or can you look at the screen so you can see the work sitting there?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing how you smooshed it.
All right, this one's a larger mass. I'll try to do like a whimsical, try like a nice whimsical handle. Oops. All right, maybe not. We'll revisit that. You can take like a little chunk of clay and you can just pull, like, kind of flatten it out, and then you can get like a wider handle, or this could end up just being like a ornamental element to another handle. See, it's once you come down, the bottom was wider, so I'm pinching tighter as I go down, but then whenever it starts to widen, my hand snagged it, and then that's what pulled the weak link, and then it separates. So we're just making pieces. Doesn't mean something is going to be used or not. We're going to have more than we need, which is the idea, because the more options you have, the better the chance that the cup really finds a handle that makes sense. See if I can get this one to have like a break. We'll leave that, and then maybe we'll create another element to bridge. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. So that one I just laid down sideways. Some can handle that, others might not. You can also, use this time if you want to make, indentions with your thumb, to kind of give it that classic thumb pocket. Sometimes I'll do like this and I'll bring it back up and smush this in. What's up, Miss Deborah? You got Pearl with you again? We're making handles for the cups that we threw.
And all the babies are watching.
We made all these, we trimmed all these cups that we threw yesterday, and now we're making handles to go with them. And it's been a little while since making handles, so I'm just taking my time, doing a handful of kind of easy go-tos. And that is that. Thank y'all for being here. Is that in the frame? Every time I look up, I feel like I'm out of frame.
Move the camera down. No, you were actually better where you were because you need to be on
this side.
Yeah, that's perfect. Just move the camera up. You want me to come toggle it a little more? Yep.
I think that is going to be too thin. All right, I think this one is going to be recycled. It's getting too soft. Let's see, we'll do a couple of fatter, wider ones, little meatier.
Whoops. Once it folds back the other way, does it have a harder time maintaining its shape or not really?
Nah. All right, but I think that's enough. I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pieces. I'll do a few more hand built. Let me find another tool. When you're a potter, everything starts to look like a tool. I found this little handheld charcuterie board, I think, or like a little serving or cutting board at Goodwill. And I think it'll do really nice for being a little clay paddle. What am I looking for? I don't know. Sculptural handles, I don't know. They're really difficult, and they're like really difficult and really easy at the same time. You know, it's like to look at the piece of clay, and then in my mind I think, what can I do to this piece of clay that I've never done before to make a handle? And then of course, you know, you get, you know, some good handles coming out of that, and then you want to keep those around, but then you need to, you know, reinvent it constantly. So every time I pick it up, I'm just trying to think, what can I do to give this something different? And I'll look at any tool. Let's borrow this back.
Deborah Jolly says, I really think it's significantly beneficial, the multi-camera angle.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more information. And then as we've, this is our second day, so we've had a few issues arise that we're trying to figure out how to remedy to make it quicker and easier to get into a live stream with two cameras. But I think once we get the hang of it, it'll be pretty easy to navigate from task to task within the story, so that we can accomplish more during the live streams. So right now it takes a lot of effort to get going, just to do a simple task. But hopefully we'll be able to move quicker. Well, I really, for some reason, I'm fresh out of ideas right now. And I'd say we've got plenty, but for some reason I still want a few more, so. Well, let's keep at it.
She says, cups are magnificent.
Cups are magnificent. They help us hold materials that are difficult to hold.
It transitioned again.
Are you hitting enter or anything? The enter key, I believe, is set to transition.
Okay, so even when I'm on, what's happening is, even when I'm on another desktop,
Yeah, I think that could be true.
I mean,
Yeah, we can go take that out. All right, well, I think that'll be fun. I think we have enough. We'll have all these pieces to play with once they're ready. We got to leave these out to set up, and get stronger, and then these will cover and make sure that they stay. We want to get all of the handles to the same consistency as the cups, so that they're at the same point of shrinkage when you attach them, and then that will help the handle stay on without peeling off. And so yeah, these are all the ones we trimmed, and these handles will all be matched up in some way. We'll get handles on these. I think that's all. How long was that?
3:23. And it's 42 minutes.
42. All right. Yeah, if there's no other questions, we'll let these set up, and then we'll come back maybe, I think tomorrow. I don't think they'll be dry enough by this evening.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, we're handling these cups. Check back if you want to watch that.